Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back on YouTube. It's been a while. I've been through so many things. I've been healing. I've been through a divorce. I started my podcast. I stopped the podcast. I've written a book. I'm about to publish my book. I've changed my hair many times. I've moved like 3 times. And now I'm here and I'm ready to start sharing again. And I'm in the midst of this summer gypsy travel. And I feel like it's just the right time to start connecting with you again, because it's just like a lot of magic happening in life right now. I've had like a million spiritual awakenings. And what I've been doing this summer, I moved back to Wellington. I started riding horses. I shared with you guys a little bit of my morning routine, another video, what I was doing in Wellington. But for the summer, a lot of people who ride horses in Wellington, they leave Wellington because it's too hot for the horses. So we started this summer tour, me and my trainer, who's become a really good friend of mine, one of my best friends, honestly, Andrea. We took the horses, we bought a horse trailer, 6 horses in the trailer, and we just headed upstate. So we went from Florida to North Carolina, stayed in North Carolina for a couple of weeks, from North Carolina to Virginia for a couple of weeks, and did horse competitions in North Carolina, horse competitions in Virginia. Also just enjoying the nature. It's just like a beautiful gypsy life, honestly, with the horses. Decided to build a barn at my house in Wellington. So that's currently under construction. After much drama of having to get all these permits, having to get another loan, having to do all this shit, which has been so cool and a learning experience as well. So that's undergoing, and Andrea and I are going to operation together. It's going to be called Alma Equestrian, with like spirit and the soul of horse riding and jumping coming into our space. We're going to be training horses, developing them, and then opening up space for 1 or 2 more people to come ride with us. This beautiful space that I have there, making a completely new ring, new facility, new barn, and beautiful water behind my house, in front of my house. And it's 5 acres. It's like so amazing. I renovated an old house there, was what I did last year, and now a barn's coming and I'm gonna live with the horses, just like my dream. So now we're on this summer tour. We went from Wellington, Florida to North Carolina to Virginia, Upperville, Virginia. And in North Carolina, we were at a place called Tryon. And then from Virginia, we did the Upperville Horse Show. And we went to Saugerties, which is another horse show. We stayed in Saugerties for like a month. Saugerties is in upstate New York. That was fantastic. My favorite experience, actually. And there, I reconnected to my New York roots, because I used to live in New York City for 5 years. And it was with my ex-husband that I decided to leave New York, which I never imagined I would leave New York, because I loved New York City. Left New York City, crying with tears. But this summer, being back there felt so good. And I honestly discovered parts of myself that I thought were lost. Rediscovered myself, discovered new parts of myself, reconnected with old friends, went out, partied sober, danced all night, just like found a whole new part of me. And upstate New York has so much nature. It's so beautiful. And I just found myself again and started to rediscover again what I want to do with my life and where I want to be. And with that, I realized that I want to spend summers in New York again. So with this horse life, what we can do, spend half the year somewhere else, because we have to sort of get out of Florida for the summer. So what I'm going to be doing now is going to be finding a place to come to New York for 6 months of the year, and the other 6 months of the year go back to Florida. Winters in Florida, summers in New York. Try to make this dream happen. So here we are now. We left Saugerties, came out to Vermont, where Jordan joined me. We've been doing some photo shoots along the way. Jordan is my childhood best friend, and she travels with me a lot. She works with me on Rae Rituals, our community for women, which we just launched a new community for women this summer as well. Check it out. It's a community for women to share their rituals, their daily practices, to inspire each other, to support each other. It's raerituals.com. It's RAE rituals.com. Now we have a community where we can all chat and engage with each other and practice on Mighty Networks. You can find everything through the website, through Rae Rituals. So Jordan and I, we work together on that, making videos, taking pictures, inspiring each other, inspiring women, developing the community of sisterhood, which is so important, because it's how I got through all of my traumas, through my addiction. It's how I am where I am today, doing what I love and building and just being the person I am, because of other women, because of people who were brave, who shared their practices with me. And because I just was blessed enough to cross paths with all these women. So that's kind of what I want to deliver through Rae Rituals. So Rae Rituals is launched. Jordan is here with me in Vermont. We've been doing some beautiful photo shoots, which we're going to share with you a little bit, a vlog, and what's going on with that photo shoot. Would have been connecting to nature. And then from here, the plan is to go back to New York City for a week. So she's coming with me there, and I'll be in New York City for a week. And my plan is to just take you guys along for the ride, honestly. We're going to New York City. I'll be there alone, and then I go to the Hamptons with Andrea, and then we have the final show of the summer, which is the Hamptons Classic. So we've been building up to that, and that should be the hardest show of the summer. So it should be interesting because I've been riding pretty well with my horse, Camilla, is my mare. Nako is one of my other horses. He's a gelding, and Nako and I took a little break because he was kind of tired of my riding. I'm an amateur rider. I'm still learning. So sometimes the horse needs to take a little break and go ride with a professional, Andrea, so she can kind of give him his confidence back. So I got another horse, Camila, from Mexico. She's a mare, and we've been doing really well, although I did fall off last week. Did a 360 over her head, and luckily I have the vest that inflates. So that was fun. Show you a clip of that. But the key is, we get back on the horse. Anything in life that you want, sometimes you have to go through a bit of a struggle, some pain, some suffering to get to the other side. And I found that with everything in life, all of the good things have come at the end of something really difficult. All of my spiritual awakenings, all of my lessons have been when I really pushed through, when I've allowed myself to feel into the pain, to feel into the suffering, to learn from the failures, to then reach the success, to reach the joy. And recently, which I'll share with you guys as well on the coming weeks, has been my most recent spiritual awakening, where I've been really connecting to my meditation practice and to light language, to my starseed DNA, to being a starseed, an Arcturian, to being, I don't know if many of you know much about that, but I'll dive into that into another video. But I've been channeling light language, which is really just language of the soul, connecting to these different sounds, connecting to my hands, to moving energy. And I'm a breathwork instructor as well, and I do a lot of breath work. And so I've been guiding light language through the breath work as well, which has been really, really powerful and healing for me, and doing blessings and healings for other people, which has been really, really beautiful. And literally connecting with nature and the trees in this way, speaking to my horses, speaking to nature, speaking to the trees. If you think I'm crazy, well, you're right, because I am a little bit crazy. And yeah, I've been questioning that myself. But in the end, I realized that crazy can be good, and embracing it fully, letting it come through and embracing the feeling of what's coming through. And not questioning it, just really going with it. That is me. That's what's up. We did a beautiful shoot today, this morning. I literally went into the creek, and this is what the water did to my hair. And I just went with it. I'm going with it. And yeah, I'm feeling so connected to myself, so connected to nature, and so ready and connected to you to share all the magic that's going to be coming in the following weeks. And I just want you to come along for the ride. I think it's time for us to really connect, and for me to be able to share these really beautiful lessons. So what I'm doing right now, I'm about to book some Airbnbs for the coming months, where we'll be traveling in New York, Hamptons, going to go to Washington, going to go to Outer Banks, North Carolina, going to go to some places in South Carolina. So if you have some recommendations where we should stop on our little road trip, let me know. This morning was a really fun photo shoot. Super connection to the water. Just connecting to fresh water and really embracing it, and not being afraid of nature, not being afraid of bugs, and like that barrier that we put in between us and nature is just separates us so much from our intuitive, instinctive self, from our primal self, which is what I like to call it. So my whole retreat was about what I do with women, which I'm going to be launching again soon. But when you allow yourself to just connect to nature, you allow yourself really to just connect to yourself, because that is our human nature. We are animals. We were animals. So we consider ourselves animals before, and feel like we've separated ourselves from that. And then in that, we separate ourselves from our own inner voice, from our own inner being, and from our intuition. So part of reconnecting to that inner voice and that intuition is connecting to the voice, connecting to dance, to movement, connecting to nature, not being afraid of nature, and just being into it. So that's enough chit chat for today, but welcome back. I'm here. I'm ready to share. I'm Christina Rae. Jordan is going to be like around here sometimes. She makes a lot of these videos with me, these pictures. And let's just have some fun. Yeah. I'm just blessed and honored to share it with you. Subscribe if you like this video, and if you want to join this journey with me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you there. I'll see you around. Feeling you.